Did you guys know that I'm an actress? Being an actress itself, I know that agent is a backbone. So I'm the leading casting agent of UK. Hi, Bonnie.
Hiya, lovely to see you.
Thank you. Welcome to London Thumakda. I was watching you and you were talking about casting directors' struggles. Do you want to share that with us?
It's easy for you guys to forget is obviously all your frustrations are our frustrations as well. So when you're not getting castings and when you're not getting jobs, we're just as frustrated. And we want to know why that's happening. And often there's no reason, like you're not doing anything wrong. And more often than not, you have to bear in mind the amount of submissions. So when a casting director is putting a job out there, say for instance, they're putting it up on Spotlight, it's going out to all the agencies, and sometimes they're really specific. So some agencies may only have maybe a couple of people to submit. Sometimes it's really broad. It could be like we're looking for a girl between 12 and 15 and there's no specifications on anything else. Each agency is going to be submitting quite a few people, and then from that the casting director can only select a really small amount. I hear a lot from casting directors saying they literally had 1,000 submissions for one role, and they might only be asking for 50 self-tapes, for example.
Can you see how vast the number was? So guys, don't get insecure. There's lots of people out self-taping. You'll get your shot. But when we get emails, we really want to know you. So what exactly does a casting director want to know about an actor?
They want to see you, who you are. They don't want to see what you think that you need to provide to them. So I need to show them that I'm this or that I'm that. I need to be really overconfident. I need to show them I've got lots of confidence. That's not what they want. All they want is to see you on camera. Sometimes obviously the person that's got the job isn't the most confident. They've got the job because actually there's something that the casting director has seen on the tape. And we'll often get told, the casting director will say, we didn't know what we were looking for until we saw it. So don't overthink in terms of this is what I think they're looking for. Don't second guess that because nobody actually knows. Just be yourself, and that's the most important thing.
So I'm going to give you a little bit of options. Now you're kind of in a fiddle. You've got two people to pick for one role. So now one of them's got good pictures but a really, really good self-tape. The other one, she has a great self-tape. She's showing the role. But her pictures aren't on the right scale. Which one would you go forward with?
Often, unfortunately, you will fall at the very first hurdle. If your headshots aren't great, the chances are you might not even get asked to self-tape. You could be absolutely amazing, but all the client has to work with in the very first instance are little thumbnail images, and that's who they're going to select. So it's tricky because often it could be the best person, but obviously if their image isn't grabbing the casting director, they're not going to be asked to self-tape. Obviously, once you've self-taped, if the self-tape is amazing, it makes absolutely no difference what your images look like in the first instance. But obviously, to get that self-tape request, they've had to choose you from the images.
Picture perfect, guys. It's very important as an actor. What would you say are struggles that you faced? As I know that you have this agency going on for 14 years. So every company has their ups and downs. But is there something that you would say is a very common up and down in casting agencies?
I say this to everyone, that it's like buses with jobs, and sometimes that's really frustrating if you've got someone that you know is super talented and they should be seeing for jobs that they're just not getting called up for, and sometimes there's no reasoning behind it as such. Like their headshots are great, they've got really good self-tapes on their Spotlight page, for whatever reason they're not getting called. You just have to ride it out. You don't beat yourself up on like, why is this happening, what's going wrong. Just ride it out. It might be that at that moment in time, there's not that many jobs out there for, say, 14-year-old girls.
Definitely.
There's all sorts of stuff going on, and there's so much going on behind the scenes that you might not be aware of. So don't kind of beat yourself up. All of that time that you're not really, you're not self-taping, or there's not much going on in the industry, what you should be doing is practicing those skills, practicing self-taping. So as soon as a job comes along, you're ready to go.
Every thunderstorm, there is a pot of gold. So keep working, keep practicing, guys. Acting is a huge white pearl. You can't discover it all. Just keep practicing and be yourself in front of a camera. Thank you so much for joining us, Bonnie.
No worries. Thank you very much. It was lovely to meet you. Thank